Oh my goodness, I am way too excited not to share what is going on right now. So, at the end of last year, during the school year, I found out that I was going to be getting some new atlases in my classroom. And I was all excited because the ones I had were in pretty rough shape. After I got excited, I realized that along with getting new atlases meant that I needed to cover all of them in contact paper to make sure that they lasted a long time. And went back and was thinking about the beginning of the school year when I had to do that to like four new atlases, and it was like the most excruciating thing I've ever done in my life. So I got my new atlases the last week of school this past spring, and I've been thinking about it all summer about how I've been dreading putting contact paper on all of them. Well, I did a little reading and I did a little trial and error, and I am so excited that I have mastered the perfect way to put contact paper on books. So I thought that I should share that with all of my teacher friends. So by no means am I perfect, but this might just help you out a little bit this school year. So you need a couple things. You need a scissor. You need the book that you're going to be covering. You need contact paper, and you need a ruler, or if you're at home and you can't find your ruler, something that looks like a ruler. Okay, so here it is. All right, so you'll measure out your contact paper to the size that you need it. Just to save time, I've already measured mine out. So you're going to put the sticky side face down, and then you're going to take the atlas that you need to cover, and you're going to put the cover face down. Now, this is, in my process, I have found to be the most difficult part. The next thing is you are going to peel a piece of the corner, as you see me struggling. Seriously. Okay, focus. I had my nails on. There we go. There we go. Okay, I got it. So you're going to peel about 2.5, 3 inches back. Do not peel off the whole thing and make a sticky mess of yourself. But you're going to pull it back, and then you're going to take the non-sticky side, and you're just going to fold it so you have a little flap here. So then you're going to take your book that you have, my atlas, and I'm going to go over to where it's sticky, and I'm going to put the cover about an inch onto the sticky side, and then I'm going to press down. And that's just to make it so it sticks. Okay? So then you're going to flip it over, and I'm going to show you here what I meant. So I just put a little bit of the sticky, of the contact paper down. So then I have this piece that I folded over. That's what I'm going to be pulling on as I use my handy dandy ruler to press down on the contact paper to avoid any bubbles. So I have this ready to go here. I'm going to pull on this, and voila, I'm pulling. I am pushing so that there's no bubbles, and I get right to the binding, and then I want to stop there. Okay, so I have no bubbles. I'll show you later here. All right, so then the next thing that you're going to do is you're going to get ready to fold it over. So you're going to take a corner. Let me turn it so you can see here. And you're just going to cut a little triangle off like so. And you're going to do that to the other side as well. And then when you go to where the binding is, you're simply trying to figure out how you can see this here. You're just going to cut a straight line about a 1/2 inch in, and then once again make another triangle so it's easy to fold over. And then you'll do it to the other side here. So straight line about a 1/2 inch in, and then another triangle. All right, so then you're going to open up the binding and fold these over. So go ahead and you open it up, and I like to start on the end and just press down a little bit so I know that it gets all the way through the whole book there, and then press down just like that, no bubbles. Do it to this side again, and then to the other side. And you'll notice that with that straight line that you had cut near the binding, you still see that. Don't worry about that. We will be cutting that all off when we're all done. So there's the front. So then we need to finish the back side. So then put the cover down again. You're going to lift up on the flap that you had at the beginning, which is quite a bit longer, so I like to roll it up so that it's not everywhere. Grab your handy dandy ruler, and once again, here you go. You're pushing, you're pulling, you're pushing, you're pulling, and then you get to the end. Once again, no bubbles. This is great. Repeat the process. So lift it up so you can see here. Cut the corner. Cut the corner. Go to the binding. Cut a straight line a 1/2 inch in. Triangle. Straight line. Triangle. I'm so excited that I have figured this out, knowing that I have a handful of these to do, and it's not going to take my entire life to do. So there's one end, almost done here. Alright, so then you're probably wondering about this extra stuff on the binding. I just get my scissor really close to it and cut around. Make sure you don't cut the book. And this side here. And perfectly covered atlas. I hope that this teacher hack is helpful to you because, like I said, I'm way too excited for this. Woohoo! Have a good day.